Hello everyone, Draven Arts Productions here, and today we're going to be doing a review on one of my Christmas presents. Today's review, we're going to be taking a look at Spider-Man, the 67 collection. I remember seeing this trailer on the internet years ago, and I really wanted to get it as a middle-aged kid. So I didn't even literally get the chance, but now I finally got my hands on it. And it is sealed too, which is even better. So this DVD set was released around June 29th, 2004, containing all 52 episodes from the show itself from 1967 to 1970. As you can see from this cover, you have Spider-Man looking really nice, just looking down, looking down. And then, of course, you have written introduction by Stan Lee, the creator, along with Steve Ditko. But it's just Stan Lee. So they didn't even bother to put Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. So yeah, Spider-Man, the 67 collection. So that's the front. And then the side, and then the other side, the top and the bottom, which the bottom has a barcode, while the top has this, and of course Marvel and Buena Vista Home Entertainment. And then the back itself. Up here, there's that speech bubble where it says, Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can, spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies, which is one of the first few lyrics of its classic Spider-Man theme, which is an absolute icon of the pop culture zeitgeist. So yeah, and then of course, first time ever, all 52 fully restored episodes of the original TV series, and then an exclusive booklet with introduction by Stan Lee, and then the description saying, here they are, all 52 episodes of Spider-Man's original 1967 classic television series, now completely restored in full color and bursting with spectacular Spidey action. Experience every amazing moment of Spider-Man's first appearance on TV in the animated series that electrified Saturday morning audience from 1967 to 1970, featuring the web-slinger's greatest foes, including Dr. Octopus, the Green Goblin, Mysterio, the Rhino, Dr. Magneto, and so many more. And then, of course, this six-disc box set is a must-have for Spider-Man fans of all ages. Really nice. Well said. And then, of course, the bottom. Anyway, I'll go ahead and get my trusty scissors, and I'll cut off the plastic wrapping. Alright, got my scissors, and I'm gonna carefully cut them. Hopefully, probably here. Yeah, probably right here. Because I'm pulling that. Hopefully, it will really cut through. Oh, okay, there we go. And boom. And there it is. Really, really nice. Alright, so I'm just going to slide this open and look at this. It looks nice, and I do believe that this must be the back. But hey, it looks really cool because you have Peter Parker got bitten by a radioactive spider from that Origin Spider-Man episode from the second season, where Ralph Bakshi took over production duties after Grand Trey Lawrence went out of business. And then on the other side, at the front, is Spider-Man the 67 collection, and it looks so nice. I love it. Anyway, let's take a look on what's inside here. Okay, cool. It says in color, and it has, oh my gosh, and it's a literal booklet, I believe? Or it's just an introduction. Okay. This is really cool. And it shows all of the episodes of the series. All the disc numbers. Okay, this is so amazing to look at. And then, of course, you have the voice cast, such as Peg Dixon, which you may recognize her as Mrs. Claus, and some other characters in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And then, of course, Paul Soles, who did the voice of Hermie, also of said special, and went on to voice Spider-Man, which is really cool, and get to reprise the role in Spider-Woman from the late 70s until early 80s. Really nice. And it aired on the network ABC. Okay, this is really nice. This is awesome. Definitely a keeper. And I'm glad that this was sealed. Anyway, let's take a look at the discs. So here is disc 1, which you have Spidey. Awesome. Nice, nice, nice. Really nice of the shade of red that they use for this. And then disc 2, where you have the Rhino. And then disc 3, where you have the Green Goblin. And then J. Jonah Jameson in disc 4. And then the Kingpin in disc 5. And of course, disc 6, where you have Mysterio. Really, really nice. And it's absolutely made of cardboard, as I'm just feeling this whole thing. But I'm not complaining, since it is really nice to look at. So yeah, that spider right there kind of looks like an ant. And it may remind people about the 1970s live-action Spider-Man, even Supaita-Man from Japan. So yeah, that's all the discs and this awesome booklet inside the 67 collection. Now let me get this back in. There we go. Right inside this awesome cover. So in conclusion, do I recommend that you get the Spider-Man the 67 collection? And to that I say, yes, this is definitely a must-have if you're a big fan of Spider-Man in general, including myself. This is definitely the series that people absolutely know for. Not only for its limited animation style, but also the memes that came out of it, including the obvious one. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it to all the Spidey fans out there. So this is a must. So this is a 10 out of 10 for me. It is great. Anyway, that's my review on the Spider-Man the 67 collection. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know what are your thoughts on Spider-Man the 67 collection. This is Dre Edwards signing off, and I'll see you again in the next video.